Yes, people. Welcome to Never a Foul. We are joined by, we're joined by the originals, obviously, man like Ty, man like Mo, and myself. And we're going to be previewing the weekend, going game by game. Not for too long either. I think it's going to be short and sweet. Before we go into tonight, where it's going to be chaos. But yeah, man, big up to everyone that's here. Make sure you smash the like button and, you know, man, just enjoy the ride, because I don't know what takes we're going to get today. But what you guys saying, man?
Good. Can't wait after Champions League for the Premier League to be back, to be honest. A lot of big games for me, not only North London Derby. I can't wait to watch Chelsea Aston Villa, Man United Burnley. It's believe it or not, Man United Burnley is an exciting game. It's just I can't believe in 2023 I'm saying that. Man United Burnley, I don't know who's gonna win, but we'll see how it is. But let's talk about the games. Ty, you feeling? Well, why are you smiling? You're happy? I don't know. Like, it's dark days, bro. It's like I don't get it.
No. You know what? It's mad. Me and Cass can normally be proper negative, but I feel like deep down we know that things can turn around, and I think they will turn around more. I can't lie. I had a great Shimon Saeed yesterday arguing with a few people on there, but
here we go again.
Yeah, man. It's the hope that kills, isn't it? It's the hope that kills.
Oh my God, here we go.
I can't lie, man. For me now, is my strategy is just the game by game now, man. It is what it is. Let me see what I'm gonna get against Burnley, then I know what I'm gonna get against. But who got midweek? Palace. So
Palace.
Yeah, people, there is almost 200 of you here. Hit that like button. Come on, there's only 40 likes. That means you're watching the video without hitting the like button on a Friday morning. Come on, or afternoon for you. It's very morning for me. It's 7:30 for me. So hit that like button. It looks like this underneath your live chat. Thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. Keeps bringing you the free content. Come on, people, just do it. And I think we start like short with the North London Derby. And I want to get both of you. I'm going to start with Cass. How do you expect the game to go in quick and short? How do you expect Ange to approach this game? And Arteta, is he going to change a thing or not?
I can't lie, man. They're 2-0 down at halftime already, innit? I said it yesterday. Like, I was saying, bro, watch at halftime at the Emirates, it's going to be 2-0 to the Arsenal. Facts. It don't matter how, you know what it is? It doesn't matter how they set up. If they want to set up a little bit more rigid, they're going to concede. If they want to play a bit of football, the Emirates, they're going to concede. I don't think Tottenham's got any shape, way of form, any sort of hope that they're going to win at the Emirates, because they never do. They never do. So I don't know what it is. I don't know how they set up to make sure that they can frustrate Arsenal. I'll be honest. The midfield's got to play out their skin. But even then, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see how they get past Saliba. I don't see how they really get past Ben White more time. Don't see how they get past Declan. Well, Madders versus Declan Rice is going to be interesting. And then Erdegaard versus Bassoum is going to be interesting. But then I just look at the fullbacks, and I wouldn't say Pedro Porro and Udogie, whatever his name is. Defensively, I haven't really seen anything great defensively from them either. So, and it's Saka. Like, it is Saka. It is Trossard. Pedro Porro is great going forward, you know, but at the back, he's not great. So this is just the way I see it. And I look at Tottenham, and it's always the one thing I always question is mentality with them, you know. And when it's not just mentality, I look at a lot of them players and I think of confidence players. Vicario, in that sort of atmosphere, let's see how he fares. He's been in Italy, so he should be used to good atmospheres, right? I just think it's going to be a lot. It's just a lot. It's a different day. It's Arsenal's day, man, and they know it. Facts.
Hi, Ange Postecoglou, is this the time to prove that no, I can coach this Spurs team to be different, to have a stronger mentality, to approach Arsenal at the Emirates and get a result? They have not won a game since 2010. Is that his time, or do you think he falls into the Spurs trap again? No, nobody is like, you're not winning at the Emirates, you're going to be shit at the Emirates, you're not playing good football, you try, but you can't.
Do you know what? It's interesting. I didn't realize since 2020 that was their last victory. Like Emirates, it actually was the Emirates by 2006. Yeah, in the league. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. What I think is, I'm honest, is that if I'm honest, is that Spurs should go there and still play the football that they've been playing under Ange, because that's what's worked so far. Also, that's what the coach is trying to do. I don't want to see Ange switch it up, maybe go to a back five or try and divert from what's been successful so far. Go there and test your current training methods, what the squad have taken on board in a game like this. Go out there, and if they get slapped 5-6-0, then he's like, cool, do you know what? Certain players are not ready for this, or I need to make this adjustment. But go there and play the football he does. And I think if Spurs fans are on here now, there's any Spurs fans watching, if they lose with dignity that they've gone out there and they've played the football that he's coached, and he's, gone out there and they've scored a couple of goals, maybe lost 3-2 or whatever, then cool, they can lose with respect. But I just think they need to go there and do what they've done now and test themselves. This is the true test for Tottenham. They've been to Burnley away. They've won against Sheffield United at home in the last minute. They went to Bournemouth away, 1-0. I think that's what it was. So when you think about it, this is the first big test for Ange away from home. Beat United at home, but go to Arsenal and play what you do. And, if they get a draw, that's a great result. But at least lose doing what the managers told them to do. I think that's the most important thing. Don't try and change it or be shook. Because me and Cass even said it, like here, obviously, I know, Mo, you're not obviously living in England, but every time there's this big game, everyone talks about Spurs bottling it up. They always crumble to Arsenal and stuff like that. We want to see them basic steps in this game, man. I think the first goal is interesting. Like, Spurs scored the first goal. Can they hold out for 5 minutes like we couldn't? That's the big thing. But if Arsenal go 1-0 up, I think, like Cass said, Arsenal could be 2-0 up at halftime. They're ready for this.
Yeah. I actually don't think that Spurs front line can battle this Arsenal defense. I said that yesterday. They can't. They just can't. They're not up to the level yet. Yet or not yet. I don't know. But I think the midfield battle is very is intriguing to me, to be honest. Bissouma, how is he going to play? Maddison, Sarr as well, versus the Havertz, the Zinchenko's, the Declan Rice. And I think this is going to be Declan Rice's game, in my opinion. This whole game is going to be Declan Rice. He's going to have, because he's going to have to control the tempo, nullify that midfield for Spurs. And I think
he's up against Maddison.
Yeah, it's him proving, listen, it wasn't only West Ham and it wasn't only against easy teams. This is me proving to you that I will be a superstar. And I
he's
like
up against your boy, Mo. What do you think, though? He's up against you. You love Madison. I'm not saying that we do. You love Madison, and he's up against Rice.
Yeah, so here is the difference between playing for Arsenal and playing for West Ham, and playing for a team like Arsenal and playing for Arteta and Pep. You don't do the anti-opposition tactics. It's your game and they have to adapt. I don't think it's going to be Rice trying to nullify Madison. I think it's going to be the other way around. I think Madison is the one who's going to try to stop Rice from passing the ball around and dictating the game. Like when you play against Man City, it's not you. Rodri doesn't stop somebody. It's somebody stopping Rodri from playing football. That's especially because it's at home. So I think Madison is going to try to stop Declan Rice. Can Declan Rice stop Madison? I don't think so, because Madison is going to drop deep. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. He's going to go to the side. So he's going to avoid him. But I think it's Madison is going to try to stop. Because if he leaves Rice and Odegaard to run the game, Spurs are going to, as Cass said, they're going to get stretched big time. It's going to be a long day. Yeah.
Stretched like a virgin, bruv.
And do you think Tottenham's defense is good enough? Because when you look at Van der Ven, he's been okay. Adogi is solid, but Romero and Porro, like you said, they got their flaws. I don't know. With Jesus back now, looking fully fit, I feel like Arsenal can get chances against this defense, big time.
You know what it is? It's the lack of options that they have. Like this, I don't think this is a game for someone like Pedro Porro, if that makes sense. Like I think Romero's heavily overrated. Right?
Yes.
Heavily overrated. I like Van der Ven, and I think they need a different centre back. They need to realize that Romero's just not it. He's good for what he is, but he's not that guy, bruv. But I look at it, when you go to the Emirates, I feel like that's when you need someone that's defensively sound in the fullback areas. And I don't think they have that right now, And that's what I think could be the difference. Like I wouldn't even want to play Papa Sarr against Arsenal. I'd rather play Ollie Skip, someone a bit more defensive, that's defensively sound. But is he the answer? Probably not for what Ange wants. I think they lack some decent defensive players. And if we're being honest, if we go for Spurs games, game by game, whether it's away or at home, they are even against Man United, how many chances did we have in the first
30 minutes?
How many chances did Bournemouth get past, but they couldn't sustain their attacks because they just ain't got the players for it? How many times has even Sheffield had a couple chances, and that's Sheffield United, pretty much one of the worst teams in the league. This is what I'm saying. Like, there are gaps in this system. It's just that anyone that's got any remote decently, I don't know, clinical players, they get hurt. So that's just the way I look at it. I just don't think it's going to be a good day for Tottenham, and I don't think it's anything to be sad about, because if they get peppered and they try to play the way they play, or if Ange even tries to play the way he plays, I'm going to call it naive, bro. Because we said the same thing for Arteta when he came to Old Trafford.
So you're not giving it even a chance that it might work.
No, I just don't think. It is, as much as a lot of us probably want Spurs to go get a result there, yeah, just because it's Arsenal, we have to be realistic, fam. They ain't beat them in the league in 12, going on maybe 13 years. They haven't got the front line to go and do it. They don't have Harry Kane to go do it no more. I don't even think they got the players to break upon, unless they do play like a Brennan Johnson and that, which they ain't going to play him in. Let's be honest. I don't believe in Richarlison. I just don't believe. You know what it is?
You know how you both said like it'd be naive if Ange goes there and plays the way he's been playing with Spurs. I think it'd be stupid of him to change it, because if you go there and play the way you've been playing so far, and you play that 4-2-3-1 formation, at least you've gone there playing with what you've trained the players on and what they've been coached through since pre-season when you came in. If you go into the Arsenal game now and you go and change it and play a back five or go naive, people are going to then say, why is he changing it when the players haven't played like that under him? They haven't coached that under him, unless just this week. I feel like go out there and just die on your principles, because in your first season, no one's really going to moan at you too much. And the Spurs fans will be like, do you know what? At least he's taking it to them with what he plays. I think if he changes it, it shows a negative mindset already before kickoff.
I don't think, it's the high liner they like to play. I'm thinking just play a bit more. I think they need to play a little bit more pragmatic. Yes, but I think Ange is a good manager, bro. Like he really is. This goes to show, have you got more than one way of trying to get a result? You know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone, look at the way Liverpool play, bro. Even when they went to the Emirates last season, bro, they had to play counter attack. G, it's just the way it is. It's the way it is.
So let me do these couple of super chats. So Ted Bakes is saying, guys, your super chats are really appreciated. Memberships, of course, check out the memberships in the description, of course, to get on a panel with us on a Sunday. Gold tier, the perks for it is different than the silver tier. You get to be on a group chat, you get to be on a panel on Sunday, of course. But check out the membership in the description. Your super chats and likes appreciated. Hit that like button for this video so this video can go to different audience. Tidbix is saying Spurs are going to surprise Arsenal, I think. This is what people keep saying that. And Pochettino still played progressive football. They didn't go to the Emirates and win in Arsenal's bad period. Why do people think that they're going to get it now? I think people forgot that Spurs still played good football under Poch and still didn't win at the Emirates. I think it's just a hype now that, yeah, they play good football. Hats off to them, but you go to the Emirates, you're not going to get a result. I think it's going to be a big surprise if they get a result. King Winter Soldier, one of our gold tier members, is saying Arsenal are front runners for Ivan Toney, bro. I can't lie. If Arsenal get Toney this January, they win the league. If not, they definitely win it next year. About that, listen, I think we'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. But in my opinion,
can I ask you one more question before you move on this?
Go ahead.
Go on.
Arsenal, Tottenham. If Arsenal don't win, is that a bad result for Arsenal? Because we're talking a lot about Tottenham getting a result, and we don't think they will. But if Arsenal don't win, what does that say about Arsenal and their sort of aspirations or their mentality?
Terrible, absolutely terrible. I think Arsenal. Context is key, of course, but I think if Arsenal don't control the game and don't be on the front foot in this game and don't be the closer to win. Listen, Spurs can win it from a free kick, from a set piece here and there, right? But if Arsenal don't control this game, I think this will be a dagger in their confidence and their way of playing and controlling, because they told us against PSV, listen, this is how we're going to play against a team that is progressive and try to press. So I want Arteta to show me that. So I think it's going to be a terrible result if they don't win. If they draw,
I think they have to win.
No, I think if they draw, it's all right. It's not that, but it's not doom and gloom.
But then again, they've gone from title contenders last year to the last week or two of the season, last month of the season. And then people want them to challenge this year. People think they can go quite far in the Champions League. They sign players, but yet Ange, who's just coming to Tottenham, can go to the Emirates and get a result after a while when Arsenal's aspirations are there. I don't know. I just think Arsenal should be winning.
Wait, did you say? Did I just hear Mo say a draw for Arsenal's okay?
Yeah,
it's acceptable. It's acceptable.
No, it's not. Let's ask the Arsenal fans in the comments. Is a draw against when you're trying to win a league, is a draw against Tottenham acceptable at the Emirates?
It's not the worst result in the world.
It's the worst. No, it's a shit result, bro. It's like us. If we get a draw against Liverpool at Old Trafford in any shape, way, or form, I'm sorry, that's a shit result. And that's not me being naive to it. That's because I'm a rival and I want
to beat your rivals. Yeah, facts. Yeah, you do.
It's a garbage result. It's a garbage result. Even Liverpool, if they come to Old Trafford, if they draw against us, especially currently right now in this situation, they'll call that a shit result. It just is what it is, isn't it?
I disagree, but I think if they draw, I don't think it's the worst result in the world. I think they should win.
Oh, sorry, go on, Mo. Sorry, Mo.
No. If they have to win, right? If what I mean is that if they lose, I think it's doom and gloom. I think if they lose, this is going to be a dagger. If they draw, I think they move on to the next one. This is it. I don't think they're going to stop at it and overthink it. But if they lose, I think it's going to be terrible.
Them 2 points. It's not about stopping overthinking. It's about them 2 points. How vital are they come the end of the season? They could be.
I don't think at this point 2 points are that vital, though.
Nah, this mentality. This is where it's wrong. People think, it's early on in the season. It doesn't matter. Banking the points is just as important now as the dropping them. If you bank these points like City have, not playing their best, but they're playing the best at the moment, and they've got them 5 wins out of 5 when normally it starts slow. They've banked them points in. That's it. They're done.
Let me. If Man City draw to Man United at the Emirates, at the Etihad, is that a good or bad result for Man City?
Yeah, but you are not now playing very well. That's the thing.
Wait, no, whoa. I've just been in the conversation for 5-6 games. He's not even.
This is what. But that's what I'm assessing.
Let me ask you then again.
Okay.
As a rival or anything like that, if you drew that game against AC Milan on the weekend,
I wouldn't be that mad. I wouldn't be that mad though, because I'll tell you why. Because they won the first 4 games as well. So Spurs, the difference is Spurs at the moment are in a good form. So it's not the worst result. I get what you're saying. Ty's question was, is it doom and gloom? And I don't think it is.
It's not, no. Is it a bad result?
Yeah, it's a disappointing result, but I don't think they would stop at it and overthink it. If they lose the game, I think it's 10 times worse than drawing the game. This is what I think.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. Yeah.
Yes, that was the answer to your question. Like, if they draw the game, they're gonna fine, we draw.
Arsenal need to win. They need to win.
Yes, of course.
At home for me, if you do not get a win at home, it's a howler.
Yeah,
don't care who it is. It's a howler. It's a howler, bro. Like, even other than probably Man City, obviously more realistically, if you get a draw against Man City at Old Trafford, more time most people will take it in it.
Yeah, but they're the anomaly in it.
Rival in me and the mentality I want to have for my club to go forward. If we get any sort of draw or loss at Old Trafford, I am pissed, bro.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's just the way okay, go on.
So let me do these super chats and then we move on to the different games. Ted Bakes, I see your comment about Man United. I'm going to put it on the screen in the Man United section. So Ted Bakes is saying Poch is a fraud. Mo Ange has bite and guile. Okay. This is it. I'm not judging Ange in 4 games. I need to see. This game for me is a test. Depends how they play. They can lose and I still can go out of the game and say it's not bad for Spurs. It's
but Mo, that's if they stick to their principles and play how they've been playing.
And play a good time. Like, they can stick to the freaking principle and shift 4. And I'm going to say you're naive.
No, but the thing is, I don't care how he plays. As long as he gets a result,
yes,
then I'll start talking about Tottenham and Ange a little bit different.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the first big test, yeah.
Matthias is saying what people need to realize is that Arsenal at the Emirates don't know when to give up. They play the whole 90 minutes thinking they win at any moment. Yes. Well, apart from Fulham. Yes. Apart from Southampton. Well, yes, I get what your people are saying. But what happened?
You nearly made me spit out my teeth. That is so sly. That was so sly.
Like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Listen, I guess this is your first big test this season. Well, Man United, to be honest, Man United was shit. They were okay against Arsenal, but
they both beat us, man. It is what it is, isn't it?
Exactly. Hybrid Ultra, one of our super chatters, saying couldn't beat us when we had Jenkinson at. Oh yeah, I remember this time. Oh my god,
Carl Jenkinson.
Spurs had Son. They had everybody, and Jenkinson at right back at Arsenal. Oh my god, and they couldn't beat them. That was something else, bro. That was something else. But thank you, everybody. Hit that like button. We're almost 600 people here. Hit that like button. The more likes we get, the more people that are watching us. Come on, people, hit that like button. Don't let me yell. I haven't yelled for a while about the like, so just do it. Let's move on to Man United and Burnley. I did my prediction last night on Hussam's channel, right? And everybody said this about Burnley, said that about Burnley. I'm gonna let you guys talk, but I'm gonna have you question. Do you think Vincent Kompany changed the way he plays at all, or he's playing at home, he sticks to his principles?
How did he play against Forest?
Oh, he was 1-0 up. Last 5 minutes, he tries to play progressive football and have 3 ahead of the ball and 4 ahead of the ball and try to pass the ball around.
Fair play, bro.
Away from home.
See, I think we talk about sticking to principles. I still think they stick to principles. At Burnley at home, I think, if Man United are so crap, why do you need to sit back? Even if they did sit back, I can't see it. I can see a 5-back system though. Wing backs, 3 centre backs.
They play 5 in the back. They do.
But sometimes they change up to 4-2-3-1.
All right.
I don't know how. The thing is, I don't know how they're going to set up without Lyle Foster. Or they just bring in the next person, or they try to change it up. I really don't, because Lyle Foster is their guy, and without him, I just feel like what cutting edge do they have? I know they got that Colosho, something like that on the wing. He's quite decent. I like the look of him, to be fair. He looks like a wicked young player. But I'm not gonna sit here. It's not like I'm being ignorant or anything like that towards it. But bro, like, this is Burnley, fam. Like, I'm not here shaking in my boots. Like, I don't know about anyone else. Like, I know Man United shit, but we're not that shit. Well, do you know what I mean?
Well, Ted Biggs is saying, let me get that super chat and then go to Ty. Any United fans turning against Ten Hag are extremely fickle and clearly blind to the past decade at United. Back the manager. If the fraud players, big up. Ty, is this flat out? Is this Ten Hag's last chance if you lose to Burnley?
Nope. I'm with him. I'm confident he's going to turn it around. Honestly, yeah, I'm confident. He's won a trophy with us already. He's won a trophy with us already. He's got some of his players in. We're getting players back. This is not the best Manchester United you'll see in this season. And I'm being real. I think Ten Hag will, managers have got to come through tough challenges. And right now, Burnley away, Saturday, 8 o'clock under the lights. I know it could be a Burnley 1-0 if you're thinking superstitious, but the bottom line is we need to go on a run now. We need to beat Burnley, beat Palace back-to-back. Then we've got Sheffield United and Brentford. They're 5 games on paper that you should be winning. I know games ain't won on paper, but Man United need to somehow start picking up results. And we've fortunately got a run now that, yes, the pressure's on you to then win them games, but also it's a run that I feel you need just to get the confidence back. I've just seen a press conference. Jadon Sancho, he said that, if he wants to leave in January, it depends on him. And the second part is Amrabat, Mason Mount and Varane will all be assessed after training today. So 1, 2 or 3 of them could be part of the squad. So like there's positive things coming back out of the loss, obviously, from Bayern. And I know we lost to Bayern. I said on Saeed show yesterday, I was disappointed that we didn't actually get a result, because yes, they had chances, but we also had our chances. And I don't think this Bayern team is that great. The name's great, but the team isn't. So I was quite frustrated that we didn't go there and try and get obviously didn't get a better result. But like Cass said, football's played, 11 players on the pitch. I think we've got 11 players that are better than Burnley, and I want us to go out there and beat them. Villa have gone there and won, Tottenham have gone there and won, and City have gone there and won already. So we know that teams can score there. I think they've conceded 11 goals at home already this season. Let's go and get these wheels turning, man. If, and I said it in the group chat, in the Rivals chat, we don't get more than 3 wins from this next 5 games, I will start being a bit more concerned, because players are back and we're not finding that rhythm. But right now, perfect time to get some rhythm going. Højlund, got his confidence, first goal for United. Let's kick on now. And no excuses come Saturday. That's one thing I'm going to put out there. I'm not having no excuses. At the end of the day, they beat us. Company's first win. But if we go there and win, like Cass said, 2-0 or 3-1 or something like that, let's get the wheel turning. But I'm not worried. Definitely not a last chance thing for Ten Hag. People would have won him out. I think it's naive. I think if you went back in the day when I grew up and I had to wait on teletext to check the football scores and wait for it to refresh, and that was the only news you were getting, no one's saying nothing right now. Because everyone's on social media, everyone can talk, everyone's got power. They feel like they're just quick to jump the gun. And this is for all managers and all things in football. They just jump the gun too quick. And Mo, you've been a Ten Hag fan from day when he got appointed with me, yeah? If you're sitting there yourself as a neutral, thinking this is Ten Hag's last chance, then I'm shocked. So I'm going to ask you the same question.
Yeah.
Is this Ten Hag's last chance for you?
If you don't win this game, questions need to be asked and the guy can get sacked. I am serious. Wallahi, I'm not just saying that. You know me, right? I liked the guy last year, but there are no signs of improvement. There are no signs of stability. And don't tell me it's Varane out or Amrabat out. This is just Amrabat hasn't played a minute this year yet with Man United. He's not even a Man United player yet. And if you are to be naive if you think that Amrabat by himself can fix the mentality of Bruno, can fix the mentality and have other people play.
I don't, but having even ran an Amrabat gives us solidity, it gives us a better spine, it gives us a better framework.
But you have to understand, Ty, it's not only about that, it's about the way you play and the mentality of the players and the stability of the club. And he is the guy that's in the picture now. It's not the Glazers, it's not the sporting director, it's not that, it's him for me. I'm looking at him. This is Burnley. Man United should go to Burnley and smash Burnley. Spurs scored 5.
Yes,
this is why I'm saying it will be embarrassing if you don't win at Burnley. And I don't get it. I don't want to hear, oh, they played this, they played that. There's no context here. Man United go to Burnley.
We have to win. Yeah, I agree with you. We have to win.
Because
Burnley
are gonna
if we don't, what I'm worried
this.
about is that, like, even with the little leaks that you've seen in the group chat when me and Cass were talking about it earlier, not whether they're true or not, irrelevant. The fact that them little stories are coming out is annoying enough. You just don't want the players to start turning on Ten Hag. That's the last thing that you want to see happen. And right now, like, I believe he does have the dressing room, but all it takes, like Antonio Conte said and Ashley Young said when he managed him, Ashley Young said once one player turned in that dressing room on Antonio Conte, it just then the dominoes, because the rest felt like they could turn. And you just don't want that one thing to happen. The players need to sit together. And also Bruno Fernandes, you know, he was poor against Bayern Munich, but he's a captain as well. He needs to stand together with the manager and try and rally it. He can't sit and sulk and turn on the manager. You've got to be there. He's putting you as a manager now. Bruno Fernandes, time for you to step up. Time for you to get this group together as well. Do your part.
Do you know, Ahmed, thank you so much. Ahmed Suleiman keeps gifting memberships to people. Thank you, Ahmed, for the gift. Of course, your memberships are appreciated.
What
your
a legend.
Chats and the like. Guys, get us to 200 likes. I know you're enjoying
I want to hear what Cass thinks about this 10
and you don't want to take 5 seconds and hit that like button for us. But
yeah, please.
Guys, you haven't said something about Ten Hag. So
yeah, I hope
give me the rundown.
No. I'm going to give him time. But that doesn't mean time with no result, bro. Like, I'll be real. Like, I need results. I don't care what if it's a shit 2-1 result. I don't care. That means more time, brother. If we lose or draw against fucking Burnley, then, bro, I'm doing a U-turn. It's as simple as that. And I don't turn too quick. Like
and this
that.
one game, then. So Mo's question was actually right to you. Then, if we don't win, you're actually turning.
Yeah, I'm turning, bro. Why am I not going to turn? I'm not. Why am I not going to turn, bro? How the fuck are you not getting a tune with, I don't care what players you got from. Like, you've got Eriksen, Casemiro. We got Champions League winners in the side and we're losing against a fucking Sanderberg and O'Shea. Allow it. I've seen Tottenham go there and smash them with 5 goals. I've seen, obviously, Man City's best Man City. Aston Villa's got a shit away record, by the way. They ain't doing great this season either. They've been conceding lots of goals. Why can't we do it? So, yeah, allow it. I don't want to hear it. It's not about who you're going to replace him with. I'd rather go get a fucking interim, man. If he can't get... Look, I know the players are toxic and you need to get rid of them and everything, but this is Burnley Football Club, bruv. Don't piss me off.
You know, Taya, you spoke about Bruno Fernandes. You know that this is the first mistake this year, to be honest. It was like appointing Bruno Fernandes as captain.
Facts.
He isn't captain material.
No,
it's just, I know people want to say, yeah, but he has been doing that. He's not captain material. I don't see Bruno picking up his teammates on the pitch. I don't see that.
No, nor do I.
So it's the first mistake.
And also the big thing that I actually have got a bit of a gripe with Ten Hag is that repeatedly this season, I think he's been poor in some games, and because he's captain, he will never come off. And I'm not getting onto Rashford because I know some people would use that as an easy scapegoat. I thought he was actually quite good. At the best, he was the best attacker on the pitch against Bayern, even though we didn't do much. And I think the game before that, I can't remember who we played on the weekend now. Who did we play on the weekend, Cass? Oh, Brighton. He was one of the main attackers, in terms of the threat that side. But you know, Rashford and Bruno, still, if they're playing poor, Ten Hag, just take them off. Back yourself. Be brave with your decisions. It's now on Ten Hag to be brave. Let's see what we can do. At the end of the day, Ten Hag has the tools to get out of this. It's not like the squad is bummy. Now we're getting some players back. He has the tools to make the change. If Kobe Mainoo's back in 2 weeks, get him some minutes in the Carabao, whatever it is. And if you think he's good enough, play him. Amrabat, get him some minutes. If you think he's good enough, play him. Don't just go to what you feel like your guilt trip way of, you know, I'm just going to try and like wiggle my way out. Just go with what you want and make changes if you have to. Make the big subs if you have to. Because at the end of the day, the person that will lose their job if they don't do the things they want to do is Ten Hag. And I don't want to hear after, the board done this, or I was pressured to play Marcus Rashford because he's on a new contract, blah, blah, blah. If people are playing well, keep them on. If they're playing poor, take them off. You haven't got time. You have not got the affordability of time to, you know, just be loyal or have favourites. That's what I'll be real with you, because at the end of the day, like Cass said, I've said, you know, I'll give him time and I'm still backing him, but rightfully so. If we do lose to Burnley, there are going to be people that are questioning this manager big time.
Yeah. So let's move on to Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea.
Just seeing if there's any team news in that for that, actually.
Badiashile is injured, he said.
Caicedo might be back for them.
Ah, okay. Do you think it matters?
Yeah.
Well,
Villa. Good game.
I actually think that this game is going to end up in a draw. I'm not sure. I have no faith in Chelsea at all, even at home. No, it's away. Is it home or away?
No, it's at Stamford Bridge.
That's Stamford Bridge, right? It doesn't matter. I don't see Chelsea winning this game. I wouldn't put my money on Chelsea winning this game. I'll put it on a draw. Aston Villa, they lost in the Europa League or the Conference League, but I don't think Emery cares that much. I didn't watch the game. I don't know the lineup he put out, but I think he's focused on the league. He wants to go back to...
Yeah, he rested Diaby and Watkins.
Yeah, so he doesn't care. Simple as that. Listen, that Chelsea defense isn't the worst, but it's not helping the offensive part of the game. I don't know. Like, I don't know who's going to score the goals for Chelsea. Again, we're going to do that again. Who is going to get the goals with Chelsea? I don't know. There's nobody. And don't give me Jackson. Don't give me Sterling, Palmer. I don't know. Like, you guys let me know, to be honest.
This is the problem. Villa's away record is trash. They even lost to Legia Warsaw last night. Chelsea can't really allow them to come up and rock up and get a result. But do I think Villa scored? This is how I look at it, right? Chelsea is struggling to score goals. Nicholas Jackson, yeah, he's got good movement and link up, but he's struggling to put the ball in the back of the net. Sterling's not the guy. Yes, he played well against Luton, but he's not the guy that you say, right, I'm going to give you the keys. Go and show me around the rooms in the house. That's not going to happen with Sterling. He's going to be the one chilling with the PlayStation when the rooms all decorated. He's one of them players. He's a good player, but you don't give him the responsibility of changing games and winning new matches. Then you got Cole Palmer, who's coming in, who's not got many goals or much experience because of his age. Enzo playing in a 10. Is he really a 10? No, I don't think he is. Chelsea is struggling to score goals. Villa have a poor away record, but do I think Villa score at Stamford Bridge with Watkins rested, with Bailey rested, or I don't think Bailey might have played yesterday, but Diaby rested? Do Villa score? I think Villa score at Stamford Bridge. So do Chelsea score 2 against Villa and win this game? I don't know, because I haven't seen enough from Chelsea to show me that they can score 2 or 3 in a game. They might, because Villa's record's poor, but Villa go and score. Chelsea didn't have to score 2 to win, or they have to score to draw. So that's why I think the game's interesting, because I think Villa score and Chelsea can't score at the moment.
I actually think Chelsea's going to win this. It's going to surprise people.
2-1 or something then, would you say?
Yeah, 2-1. I think it's going to be actually even a 1-0. I think it could be a 1-0. Like, it's. I think this is just, you know, when a team's just due a win, I think this is it. I think
I never had a week's rest as well,
Aston Villa away from home people need to look on this. Aston Villa away from home are poor. They are poor.
No, do you know what it is, Cass? It's not even him. It's Unai Emery, even back from Villarreal. Crap.
Yeah. What? Wait, from where?
When he's at Villarreal.
Yeah, like it's just away from home. He's poor. Like,
yeah.
I looked at Arsenal. Look, I'm gonna go off what I saw against Bournemouth. I saw a few chances on a tight pitch away from home, and they could have won that game. As much as Bournemouth could have got a result, I also think Chelsea could have got the result. They could have ended that game in halftime. At home now, I think Cole Palmer is going to start this time around. I think Mudryk gets another start. And the back four is not exactly shit, is it? Like, let's be honest, Chelsea's issue is not the back four or the goalkeeper or anything like that. Caicedo comes into the midfield, it changes everything. and I think they can push. But all they need, I think all Chelsea really need is an early goal. Can they get that early goal? I think they can get that early goal. So that's the way I look at it. And I don't know. I think Aston Villa definitely have the players to come in. I could be wrong. It could be a draw. It smells more of a draw in it, if anything. But I just think Chelsea are going to surprise some people this weekend. That's it.
Any of you bringing in Chilwell for Colville, or are you keeping Chilwell on the bench? That's a big question for them at home.
I think he plays Chilwell. I think he will play Chilwell. I think he has to. If he wants,
if he plays Chilwell, it's a big mistake, actually.
What you mean if they take out Colville and put Chilwell in? You think it's a mistake?
Because imagine Chilwell go forward and then you leave Diaby on that right side going against Thiago Silva. I don't want to see that. That's
exactly why you need Chilwell.
But how? Chilwell isn't a defensive like Colwell.
Yeah, but Colwell hasn't been great in any aspect going forward or defending, really.
Defending is not going to be worse than Chilwell for sure. He isn't.
I haven't seen much. I've seen. Well, why did he change over the weekend at Bournemouth when Colwell was getting dicked down?
Because he wanted goals. He wanted to win the game.
He was not good against that right winger.
He wasn't. No. I get you.
Kluivert came on and he was doing bits.
But when Chilwell came on, it actually got wide open, like completely
a little bit
wide open.
But they're at home. They're at home. If we know anything that how the Emery's going to set up, it's not that. It's Diaby's going to play more next to Watkins. He doesn't even play on the right. He plays John McGinn on the right.
4-4-2
so that's why he needs, in my opinion, this game screams 3 at the back for Chelsea. Again.
If you got a left back,
you're a Chelsea fan then. They've been moaning about 3 at the back. If you're a Chelsea fan, Mo, how do you think they're going to feel? How's Abdallah and Don going to feel, for example, if they go back to 3 at the back at home when they need a win? I don't think that screams, again, confidence or happy joy.
But there is no confidence. Okay, let's be realistic. Yes, Chelsea Football Club, the money.
But it's making it less confident. You're going to an Aston Villa game at home.
No, but if he gets it right, listen, if you play 3 in the back, if you play the 3 in the back and play Chilwell as a left wing back, and they win the game, okay, do you want my lineup? Do you want my lineup? My lineup is completely different. I would actually drop Malo Gusto. I'll play Sterling as a high wing back and Chilwell as a high wing back. I'll play Cole Palmer. And who do they have? Jackson. I'll play Caicedo and Enzo. I'll drop Gallagher. Who else do they have? They have Madueke is not injured. I would actually try to play the 3 midfielders with Caicedo in front of them, and we try to push the wing backs high. Because there is going to be a lot of space on the sides of Aston Villa. That's what I would do. I would secure the defense, 3-on-2 all the time, and I'll push Sterling. I'll push Chilwell high. I'll try to get crosses in. This is how I would do it. I know that the problem with Chelsea is that they don't have the personnel because of Reece James is not there. Malo Gusto is good defensively, but Chilwell isn't. So, or you drop Disasi. You can't drop Disasi.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Nothing works.
No, it doesn't work. The Sassi's not a back 3 centre back. Yeah, he's too clunky for it. It look like Konate out there. Yeah, it's just not comfortable. Malo Gusto has to play. Even I was thinking, does Caicedo play at right back and play more inverted? That means giving.
Oh, so you drop Disasi? Is that what you said?
No. I'm playing 4 at the back. I'm dropping Thiago Silva because he even picked up a knock in his back. I think even in Bournemouth. Plus size, if you want to play against pace like Watkins and my man, what's it called, Diaby, then you want to play Colwell at the back where
are you going Dizazi, Colwell, and then Chilwell at left back? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm dropping. There's no reason why a 39-year-old man is starting a high caliber Premier League game. There's zero reason. Play the left backs at left back. Play the right backs at right back. Play the centre backs where they actually are at centre back, bro. If Caicedo's there, maybe put him on the bench. Leslie doesn't have done a good enough job last game, anyways. I don't think he's going to have much work to do because if they go with Douglas Luiz and Kamara, then that's obviously defensive setup like they did against Liverpool. That's what I think it's going to be. If they're going to play their 4-4-1-1, like that's how it is. So if that's the case,
you know what? I think Villa could go to a back 5. They played that at Burnley when they won. And Matty Cash was playing like right wing. Do you remember when he scored 2 goals?
Yeah.
They might even put Aston Villa in the back 5 and then just go with a front 2 of Watkins, Diaby. Then you've got Zaniolo and Bailey to bring off the bench. They might try and do that. It won't even surprise me now.
Yeah, man. I think look. If Cash wants to play anything remotely going higher up the pitch, then I think Mudryk might have to a little bit. I think you got to keep playing Mudryk. Let him get his confidence, man. Because I saw some good spells in the first 20 minutes. Let him get some more getting sharp. Play Cole Palmer in a 10, Leslie and Enzo, and then Sterling on the right and Jackson. That's the way I would go with it. Keep pressuring them. See, one thing that Chelsea are very good at is actually keeping the ball, and especially at home, they will keep the ball and they'll keep the pressure up the pitch. That's where Aston Villa don't look comfortable. You know, that's what I think. This is why I think this might be a game for them. And the way Emery sets up, it might be a game for Chelsea. The way they want to play, you just got to be clinical in the moments.
Well, I think we'll see. I think this game is exciting. The problem is it's the same time as the North London Derby. It's the same time as the other good game, which is Liverpool and West Ham. Which is screw the Premier League, the people that screw the broadcasting, and they fucked us up, to be honest. Because
they actually did. Yeah,
they fucked us up. Like I like it's just
ridiculous. They've got Sheffield United, Newcastle on TV. No disrespect, but you could have put Liverpool, West Ham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could have put Chelsea. You could have put the North London Derby later that day.
West Ham,
it's at London. Nobody's traveling by train. Just freaking put it the late game.
I know. West Ham already 1-0 down. They're 1-0 down already. From Antonio's comments. He's already done.
What did
he said that he's gonna in the end that Liverpool are gonna finish. I mean, West Ham are gonna finish higher than Liverpool, and then David Moyes saying we're gonna go win at Anfield, where they haven't lost since Leeds, right? Yeah. So, bro, they're already 1-0 down. So Antonio is gonna have a hard game. Maybe this is the West Ham way, Detroit Pistons type thing. Yeah, go and rattle the team, get in their heads, and try and move it around like that. But all I know, from Liverpool, they're definitely conceding, but they're definitely scoring.
Definitely watched the Michael Jordan documentary, innit?
Yeah, of course.
See, you mentioned Pistons, like,
I watched that a year and a half ago now.
Yeah. That's how I remember the Pistons, though.
But I'm just saying, man, West Ham, if they're gonna try to be that sort of rattler job type team, then good luck to you, man. Because Liverpool's scoring 2 or 3, but they're gonna concede 1.
Yeah, that's exactly how I see it. You know what? Short and sweet. I feel like Liverpool can win this game 2-1 or 3-1. It would be a comfortable 2-1 or a comfortable 3-1. At the end of the day, Mo Salah, I think he's got contribution in his last 15 games or something like that, whether it's a goal or an assist. Comes on the other day, gets a goal through the keeper's legs.
Oh, by the way, that guy, no Jared Bowen potentially.
No, there you go. No Jared Bowen potentially because he's got a sickness bug. Yeah, it's going to be a fitness test or something on that, or bug test, should I call it? But yeah, I just think Liverpool, the way they're playing at the moment, Nunes got 90 minutes yesterday. They're going to score goals, and you know the Gravenberch got minutes as well. They get a bit more depth in behind them. Van Dijk's back at home. I just think they get the job done. I don't see West Ham going there and causing too much of a threat. And I think they'll set up with a back 5 as well. I know they've got Kudus, they've got Paqueta and Antonio. On the break, they might get a few sniffs, but I just feel like we could have said the same thing about Aston Villa a few weeks ago when they went to Anfield. You know, Villa are playing good. They've got Diaby, they've got Watkins. They can cause a threat. I kind of look at West Ham similar to that, but then Liverpool just seem to somehow beat them teams, you know, 2-0 or 3-0.
No, bro. No. Freaking Aston Villa went to Anfield and tried to play expansive high line, halfway line.
The bottom line is, Mo, they lost. And whether West Ham are going to come and take West Ham on the counter, no, of course.
Here's the thing.
But have they got enough for me to
Liverpool
and for at Liverpool? I just don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
I mean, do they not? Look at the Brighton. You know what? Look at the Brighton game. Look at the Brighton game.
Yeah,
my man. Listen, Liverpool don't have Doku. Doku unlocked that defense. West Ham defense. West Ham play like 9 men inside the.
What do you mean? You got Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz is good and everything, but it's very small spaces. You think Luis Diaz can dribble? Listen,
yes,
he's a small
player. Is that
he's cold.
I like Luis Diaz. I think Luis Diaz is amazing, but I think West Ham, they're gonna do like this everybody inside the 18 defending very deep. I think it's gonna be tough. I think Liverpool are gonna win at the end. But I think it's not going to be as easy as people. So people say it's going to be a walk in the park.
We've got minutes, though, Mo. Yesterday, he scored his first goal. Do you think West Ham should start Kudus, or do you think no, still keep him on the bench?
I didn't watch the game, but I don't know. If Bowen is available, you definitely start Bowen. If Bowen isn't available, you definitely start Kudus.
And what if Bowen is available? Do you put Kudus in the false 9 instead of Antonio, or you keep Antonio?
No. Kudus is on the bench. You play Ward-Prowse. You play. Actually, I think they should set up as they set up against Man City. They get Alvarez. They get Souček. Ward-Prowse in the middle. Paqueta behind Antonio, and you play Bowen on the right side. You drop Ben Rahma. You drop nobody, bro. Just freaking play terrorist football.
The best
they go to Anfield, terrorist football, bro.
But how many times have we seen teams park the bus up against Liverpool and really get the result in the end? I think there's only a couple. Like I think did Bournemouth nearly do it? Was it Bournemouth nearly did it? And all that kind of. Anyways, at the end of the day, They still got
Imagine West Ham in Wolves' shoes. I know it was at Wolves, it was at the Molineux, but if West Ham get a goal from a free kick or a set piece or a counter attack,
it's gonna hurt them.
Exact. The difference is Antonio and Bowen put the ball in the back of the net. Matias Cunha is a clown. Like, he isn't a striker that put the ball in the back of the net. He runs with the ball and stuff. It's different. They're gonna get chances. Ederson saved Man City from the second goal when Antonio was 1-on-1 with him.
True.
I actually think that it's different. Liverpool's defense is not as tight as Man City. They will allow chances. They allowed chances to Leipzig yesterday.
Yeah,
that's the difference. They should not go a goal down. Liverpool should do everything not to go a goal down.
Maybe it's Liverpool do start quite slow. But against Villa they started quite fast. But against the West Ham team, like, they will concede. But this is Anfield, man. Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
We've seen it
twice.
And
Villa played Thursday night. Some of the key players did start. So.
You know what I mean? So it's a bit hard to think that West Ham's going to get a result out of this. I mean, they can. Of course they can. Anyone can get a result at any time. But again, this is Anfield. They ain't lost in like 16, 17 games on a bounce now. It's just, you know what I mean? I mean, set pieces might be their friends. Draw is the max West Ham are going to get out of this game for me. You just can't ignore what Liverpool are doing. Do you get what I mean? And that's it.
But I think
even David Moyes has never won at Anfield. Look how long is it Everton for as well. Wow.
This scoreline, this has got 3-1 written all over it.
Again and again. Liverpool.
Okay, quick one then. Do you think Salah gets another goal contribution and carries it going? I do.
He gets 2.
Okay, cool. Might captain him in a FPL then.
He gets 2. No, you cannot do that.
No.
Short and sweet. How many goals did Man City score?
Yeah, probably 4. Yeah.
Well, talking of Man City, then, just to wrap things up, I know it's just they got Nottingham Forest. What's the scoreline going to be?
Yeah, basically,
what is it going to be?
Yeah, I think Forest to score because I think a 1 year on the break might get something. I'm going to go 3-1 City.
No, I don't think so. Still, I think this has got
4-0.
This has got 5 for me. 5-0.
4-0. Haaland scored brace. This is.
Do you not think that with the injuries, you know what? Like with Bernardo out, Grealish is obviously not fully fit. Obviously, they're going to go attacking. They're going to go Doku, Foden, Alvarez, Haaland, and it's going to be Nunes and Rodri.
It's even worse, bro. It's even worse, bro.
Yeah, that could score so many goals. I can't lie.
It's even worse. If they go with that front line, it's worse, bro.
I can't lie. I'm just trying to get my head around it. It's as much as I want to credit Forest and everything. I'm sorry they're going to.
Yeah,
Haaland's in his race. Yeah, Alvarez is going to get a goal and an assist.
Yeah,
I don't know if Foden's going to
probably do something.
Doku's gonna have something to say. Give Rodri a goal as well. Why not? Bro, you know what? This City team, compared to last year, are much more enjoyable to just watch. If you just want to watch football, it's much more enjoyable. I like it a lot. I feel
like the Doku thing as well. You know, you got someone you can actually put the burners on and run past man and that.
Bro, all I can say is 1 year and Lalanga and Brennan. I mean not Brennan Johnson. Sorry, Morgan's White.
Yeah, they need to do something on transition.
Do me something, man. But even with them, it's too much. Their defense is shit, bro.
Yeah,
Nottingham Forest's defense is garbage. When you still got man like Yates and flipping whatever the other man that centre back
McKenna
against Haaland, allow it. Don't want to hear it. That's what I have to say on that part,
like
man.
The proper Sunday league thing, innit? Yates and McKenna at the back,
He's like looking top of the league. Like, fuck, we gotta go to that ground, innit? Shit.
Yeah. Back.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
guys,
we're gonna play at Hackney Marshes.
Haaland is already on 7 goals in 5 games.
So he could be on 10 by tomorrow. Yeah.
So, what is he gonna go on the same thing like last year? 30-something goals this year again.
I mean, why not?
Why not?
Yeah. In my head, 30 plus is an amazing season in the Premier League. That's hardly happened. I think 6 times in the whole of the Premier League, whatever. I think he can get 30 plus. Whether he breaks the record, that's irrelevant. If he gets 30 plus again, done a brilliant job again.
I thought it's only 2 times. Salah and
I'm including sort of the old Premier as well.
Oh, okay. In a 38 games, I think it happened only 2 times. And now Haaland, they did it 3 times.
Yeah, Andy Cole, I think, done it and stuff, but I think as in a 40
Oh, really? Andy Cole did it?
Yeah.
31?
I think maybe in a 40-game season.
Is it not Ronaldo?
Ronaldo might have got
Ronaldo.
31, maybe.
Did he get like 40 goals or some bullshit?
He got 42 in the whole all comps.
Oh,
Yeah, some
season.
bullshit.
But anyway,
But
I
yeah,
think this
City
City
win.
team. If listen, I don't know what to say, but it's like I don't know, someone has to stop this. Like, it just.
Nah, you can't stop it. Even it's hard. It'll be hard for Haaland to beat his record, I think. But even if he's off by 6 goals, bro, like he's still off by 6 goals. Now they got a Doku in it. They don't even have Kevin De Bruyne in the damn team.
Yeah,
People forget this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
That's like another 28 assists for De Bruyne just out the team. So let's cut in half. That's 14 goals away from Haaland potentially. But then they got a Doku and the Foden that's step it up. Bro, it's just mad.
Yeah, I think I know we gotta go. I know Ty gotta go. So Ty.
Yeah, guys, great show. Make sure you smash the like, people. Make sure you run that up for people and watch the show with Cass, Mo, and Daps and all the man them tonight. They're gonna be cooking ready for the Premier League. But yeah, you man, I'll shout you in a bit anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big up.
I think there's no one else to really even talk on really.
There's one thing I wanted to get your brains on.
Go on.
Newcastle.
Because this one. Oh. Go on. Yeah. Newcastle. We've Newcastle got
Sheffield away.
Yeah, that's a win.
Newcastle win.
Bro, I'm back
on track. Sheffield away and that's back on track.
Perfect. It's perfect for Newcastle. Yeah, they've kept 2. As much as they played shit, they've kept 2 clean sheets. Right? They've kept 2 clean sheets. The attack isn't the greatest at this moment of time, but at the end of the day, they can play their pressing football against someone like Sheffield United and go get a result that they need.
Yeah,
their difficult run is over. They'll be fine. They'll go get a few games and a little run to keep going. They're like Sheffield United. I don't think it's going to be a mad high scoring game, but as long as they can keep to their principles once again, get a goal or 2, they'll be fine. I think Newcastle will be fine, in my opinion. If not, though, it's looking long for Eddie Howe. I'll be real.
Why does it look long for Eddie Howe and it's not for Ten Hag?
Because of the owners, I think. We've got impractical owners that they gave Ollie such a long time, right?
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to go off of. If I'm going to go off anything about the Arabs, I'm going to go off of Chelsea days and when there's new ownership and stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. I think where Newcastle want to be, I think Man United's got the quality to go back and go again, and they definitely overachieved. Where I don't believe in Newcastle's team to go and do what they did again last year. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but I think the Arabs are more rational than this.
I think nah, man. I don't think they'll be. I don't think if they didn't want to chop and change, but I don't believe it. I don't believe Eddie Howe's going to get sacked. It's the same for Ten Hag. It was the same thing for Ten Hag. I said if he loses against Burnley, bro, then, bro, even I'm switching. But if you're a Newcastle fan, as much as you want to play sentimental FC, if they don't pick up another couple results, they're going to also question their manager.
Yeah. I think the Arabs are more. But
look what I said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but anyway, when you got new owners that want to be ambitious.
Yeah, but they are rational though. The Arabs are always rational.
Not every single Arab is the same. Not every American's the same, and all this kind of stuff. But if we're gonna go off of what we've seen when there's ownership changes, something always changes, right? Chelsea. Look what they did. They had a good season under Claudio Ranieri. What was it, Claudio Ranieri back in the day? Sack him. Jose Mourinho comes in. Yeah. He had a little time. Fuck off. Man City. Look how much time they gave to what's his man? Who first took over? What's his name?
Hughes. Mark Hughes.
Mark Hughes. Fuck him off. Mancini. Not good enough. Fuck off. Now Todd Bowley. Tuchel don't want to listen. In a bit. Potter. In a bit. Now they got Pochettino. Guaranteed that's not going to last for long. If you want to be where you want to be, do you think they're going to accept being 8th or 9th in the league or something like that? Because if we're going to go off that current trajectory, if you get a few more bad results with the teams that are getting better this season, like the Brightons, like the Villas, or whoever else, it's not looking good. Whether it's Ten Hag or Eddie Howe, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
This is what I say about Newcastle fans. You got to get out the mind of frame that you're this mid-table club, because that's not your trajectory no more. The ambition is far beyond that.
Yeah, 100%. I think they have to win this game as well.
They have to, of course. It's a must-win game for Eddie Howe.
Yeah. Still, Bixby saying Chelsea will draw against Villa. They are pants. I actually think that they're gonna draw. But yeah, people, tonight we're gonna have a good preview for you. Is that 10 tonight? It's Lee versus Sean. It's going to be the North London Derby preview, along with other talks as well. But make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already. And we'll guys see you tonight. Make sure to like this video before you go. Leave a comment after this video, if you can. After the video is done, leave a comment. And I'm not sure if this video is redirected to somebody or not, but I think that's it. And we'll see you guys tonight. And we're out.